Hello friends, this is Dr. Mahesh Sharma and you're watching Ayurveda YouTube channel. Today, globally and even in India, people are so much scared about one important infectious disease, that is coronavirus. Today in internet, in WhatsApp, in Facebook, there are numerous n number of messages as well as the information regarding the disease which is poured into about this coronavirus. People are so much scared because of too much of information, so they're in a confusion about the right information as well as the wrong information. So today in this video I would give you information, is short information about the coronavirus, and in Ayurvedic perspective, what are the precautionary measures or certain home remedies which you can follow to prevent this disease. Friends, coronavirus is a group of viruses which usually affects even animals as well as the human beings. It can produce symptoms rightly starting from a simple symptoms like a common cold, running nose or cough, sore throat, to a very grave disorders like pneumonia. So therefore it is very difficult for you to identify which is a common cold and which is a corona infective virus. And the first outburst is in Wuhan. It is a city in China. It was found in a seafood market or a sea fish market where the live animals are sold. So the infection is said to be affected to humans through the animals which was sold there. And today it is, we also have got information saying that this infection has also taken its outburst in India. There are few cases which are seen in Kerala as well as in certain parts of India also. But thing is, you're not supposed to get scared, or you need not have a fear about this disease. The symptoms of this disease are very simple. It starts from common cold and running nose, as well as a fever which would be also rising up to 104 degree Fahrenheit, and sore throat and headache, and sometimes in certain cases we also have noted the diarrhea, as well as in very rare there is a kidney failure. So it's not like you get an infection and you tend to have a death. It's not so. So who will be infected to this disease, who are generally prone to this disease? So it is said that whoever are low immune system, who have a very low immune system, are easily prone to these diseases. For example, somebody who is having a low immunity, who are being already infected with diseases like pneumonia and bronchitis, and certain individuals like age-old people and children who have low immunity, and also if at all if you're infected with some diabetes, they are generally tend to get this disease at the earliest. So what are the precautions what we are supposed to take? So prevention is always better. So before prevention, we need to know how it spreads. So the spreading nature of this disease is through droplet infection. That is, whenever you sneeze or whenever you cough, the virus load comes out and it will be in the air, and if somebody again breathes in or who is under the, near the vicinity, will get infected. So therefore we have to wear the masks in order to prevent it. And second thing is, if you're not washing your hands and if you're touching any object wherever the virus load is present or the infection is present, there also you tend to get the infection. That is second thing. And third thing is very, very important. When you touch your hands after infection, you shouldn't touch your mouth or ears or eyes. That also would be one of the source of getting the infection. So therefore, how do you prevent it? Very important thing is, whenever you're traveling outside, wear a mask so that you can prevent the droplet infection. Second thing is, you have to increase your immunity, so therefore have some healthy and nutritious balanced diet, which is very, very important. Third thing is, you have to wear, when you're having a non-vegetarian food, please do be very conscious. Cook the food properly and then start having the food. Do not touch your hands with the infected objects and touch your eyes, nose or something. Avoid from the people who are suffering from these disorders. Be away from these individuals who are already infected. The very important thing is, will the people die? This is one important thing which everybody are scared of. Never. Immediately the symptoms will not produce or will not lead to a death. Then what does Ayurveda speak about it? So Ayurveda says any infectious diseases which is called as Vishamajvara will be treated in context of Vishamajara Chikitsa. and we don't have a separate vaccine and a particular line of treatment which is going to cure a coronavirus. So it is generally a symptomatic remedy which is going to be followed. For example, you have a fever treatment, antipyretics are given. If you have cold and cough, then general line of treatment would be given. But Ayurveda says in certain set of infectious diseases, there are certain set of medicines and herbal medicines which are explained thoroughly, which is going to heal or which are going to prevent the disorders. So which are the measures? First thing is use hot water, do not use cold water. Whatever the food articles, food materials you have should be fresh, should be boiled thoroughly. Third thing is avoid the outside food or junk food or street foods, especially the non-vegetarian food. Fourth one is start having some of the herbal decoctions. The best one is the tulsi leaf decoction, which is going to be antipyretic, and it also reduces the common cold and flu. If it is too much cold, then you take a swarasa or the fresh decoction of juice of the tulsi leaves and mix it with honey, and you can consume it. The next one is neem. We know that neem is an excellent remedy for all sort of infectious disorders. So therefore, neem leaves have to be can be chewed. Around 3 to 4 leaves can be chewed early in the morning, empty stomach, or decoctions which are prepared out of this neem leaves can also be taken. That also prevents lot of infectious diseases. And the third one is the Amritaballi, or which we call it as Amrita or Tinospora cardifolia, which is an excellent remedy for the fever. It reduces the temperature, which is an excellent antipyretic. It also prevents a number of infections because it is having rich antioxidants. The stem of this Tinospora cardifolia, Amrita or Giloy, can be taken and decoction can be prepared, and you can have around 30 to 50 ml with hot water can be taken. If not, you get a Giloy Sattva, that is a powder which can be mixed with honey and it can be taken. So if at all, if anybody finds that you have a fever and all these symptoms which are being exhibited in coronavirus, do not waste your time in your house. Immediately you have to consult the doctor and take the necessary medications immediately. So do not waste the time, and also don't get scared about the coronavirus. So friends, it is also one important thing that in this coming season, that is now we are about to finish this season and we are going to enter the Vasanta Rutu. This is an occasion where in the cold season, whatever the phlegm which is accumulated in the body gets dissolved, and generally, naturally, you tend to get common cold, flu and certain symptoms. So do not get confused with these symptoms and the coronavirus and get scared. So therefore, whenever you have such symptoms being exhibited or confusions, do not get scared. Do immediately consult a physician around you and take the necessary precautions. I hope this information, this valuable information is useful to you. So do subscribe and share this information amongst your friends.